Hey loves, so today I'm going to show you guys how I make my lace closure wigs, and I know it's long but hopefully it's informative, so let's get to it. So right now I am basically pinning the closure down on the cap, and you want to make sure that the lace closure, the beginning of it is at either on the edge of the cap or a centimeter after it, and that they're pulled in width apart so that when you're done with the wig, it lays flat on your head basically. So after you're done tacking down your closure, you pretty much want to pin up your hair to get it out the way to get started sewing so your hair doesn't get caught in it basically. And make sure that your hairline is right at the end of the cap. I cannot stress that enough. And you want to make sure that you do not put the needle through the spandex because that will keep it from stretching the way it needs to. So you go through the cap and through the closure together. And I like to knot up at least 3 to 4 times at the beginning of my sew-ins or closures, anything for extra security. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. I usually would use nylon thread, but I'm using the cotton thread. That's why it looks like it's knotting up, but it actually isn't. But throughout the video you may see a couple times where I have to play with the thread and tug at it. So right here I decide to zoom in and to give you guys a better look at what I'm doing, just in case you couldn't see on the other clip. And I'm just, like I said, putting the needle through the cap and putting the tip of the needle through the lace and pulling it out. Right here, I don't know why I did that. I guess I was just trying to make sure that I wasn't blocking and you guys can see what I was doing, but I will not continue to do it like this. And on the other side, I actually, right here where I decided to go through the lace first instead of the cap, I would knot at the corner like I did at the beginning of the video, at the corner pieces. Just basically every corner piece of anything, I usually knot it up for security and just because it makes me feel better. Okay, so after I was done sewing down my closure, I put my cap on my head and I mark where my ears are because I like to start any sewing or anything at the ear part instead of at the closure part for a more realistic look. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I put the needle through the spandex and make a knot, and then I put the needle through the track, not underneath but through the track, and I attach it and I put the needle as I stated before, like I do at the beginning or the corner of every track anyways. So it may appear that I'm putting the hair at the very end of the cap, but I am not. I'm actually putting it at the end of the spandex because if you pay attention, you'll see the difference between the spandex and the elastic. There's like a little space, and I'm just putting it on the tips of the spandex, and I'm not going anywhere near the elastic, which is lower than the spandex. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to be thorough because it may appear to look some way, but I want to make sure that you guys do it the right way. Pretty much skip through this if you guys have this down pat, but I wanted to be thorough like I said and show you guys the stitching more up close and personal of just going underneath the track and through the cap and just pulling. Like, that's all there is to it. The most important parts are the corner pieces, and in the center of all that it really doesn't even matter, like but I'm being very precise just for the sake of this video and so that you guys understand. I know that you guys were ready for that to be over with. That's why I said you can skip through it because that was more for my people who are beginning and need visual learning, because I know how it was starting out. So right now we're at the part where we flipped over the track, and I put the needle through the track and then I put it through the cap, but I like to do a more curved down motion to make it more flatter. And I also do this thing where it's more of like an X or an triangle. I pretty much switch it up just so I can get that corner piece more flat, if you can see. And then I put the needle through the split of the thread and it lays it down. You can see that it laid it down pretty flat. and for this once again. But if I was you, I would actually stay, because soon you'll see me showing you guys what you would do when you run out of thread, to basically secure it from coming loose when you start a new needle and thread through the track. Showing you guys again how I do the flip over method. The flip over method basically keeps you from cutting your wefts, and it speeds up the process of sewing any type of weaving, whether it's wigs or on a traditional sew-in, and it actually minimizes shedding. So yeah, this is me showing you guys the flip over method again, just in case you didn't quite understand it the first time. And this is just basically a more better view of the top, what it would look like when you lay it down flat. Woo! Congratulations, you guys are almost complete and ready to rock you guys' unit. This is just the ending where you have to sew the needle underneath the weft through the spandex and come out through the lace to combine it as one, and then you guys are done. If you made it this far in the video, then thank you, and like I said, congrats, and pat you guys self on the back, because not everyone can do this. I'm confident that you guys did it correctly, and if it was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. If you guys have any questions about how I do my parting and make it look realistic without bleaching my knots, or just any questions, leave it in the comments below, and I will get back to you guys soon as possible, which is usually very soon. But yeah, love you guys and enjoy you guys units and rock the hell out that shit. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.